this show we take being a moderate to the extreme. Today we're going to be talking about the violence over the gay marriage campaign from both sides.
I say it's okay to say no, and this is what happens.
An interesting example to note was at Sydney University, a left-wing hub. There were about 15 people holding up signs saying it's okay to vote no, and they were mobbed by about 200 people who assaulted them and threw shit at them. Now, I'm not sure if that's the best way of going about campaigning in favour of the yes vote, but maybe I'm wrong. I mean, after all, I'm a white man, and what could I possibly know about anything? You know, maybe this is what we need, is we need more gay violence. You know, we need violence in support of gay rights. Maybe that's what we need, is gay terrorism. I think that could make a fun news story. There's blood and glitter everywhere, Steve. Maybe we need gay totalitarianism. Maybe we need gay fascism, fabulism. You know, queer eye for the secret police guy. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm a yes voter. I voted yes because I wasn't convinced by the arguments from the no voting camp. I spoke to some people and they said silly shit like, if we let gay people get married, people are going to start marrying animals. Where's it going to stop? Where's it going to stop? It's like, mate, calm down. Look, people who want to fuck animals, they're not waiting for it to be legal. They're not waiting for like them to change the marriage laws. Like, you don't need to put a ring on that hoof in order to fuck a pig, right? There's no one like standing outside of a paddock looking longingly at a pig waiting for them to legalise it. By having these 200 uni students mob these people, they did such a disservice to their own side because they turned it into a news story when it wanted to be. Like, if you really want to change people's opinion, you don't try and convince them. Like, no one changes their mind about anything. Like, the best way to make them change their political beliefs isn't through arguing with them or through violence or anything like that. No, what you do is you take on their position and you be so crazy about it that you alienate them from their own position. So if you're a yes voter, you become a no voter, and then you just make irrational arguments, so you alienate all the other no voters. Like, if they're going to legalise gay marriage, there's got to be fucking dragons burning people, flying down, burning them up, right? And that will alienate people, and they'll push them to the yes vote. Or if you're a no voter and you want people to come to the yes vote, you know, you just accuse the lefties of being Islamophobic because Muslims don't believe in gay marriage. And then you just watch the left-wingers' heads explode while they try and process those two things. People are really aggressive with trying to promote their cause. Do you know what I mean? They're like, vote yes, vote no. Here's a marketing tip. Maybe you could have vote yes and then add please. Okay? Vote no, thank you. How about manners? Okay? Maybe what's holding up this civilization and stopping it from descending into oblivion and having packs of roving gangs eat each other is manners. Okay? Maybe that's what we need to remember. How about some fucking manners, you goddamn savages? So at Sydney University, this left-wing ground where they're willing to use violence to shut down dissent and cause a ruckus, they don't believe in free speech, they believe in deplatforming bigotry. These uni students, these left-wingers, went into a uni lecture to protest against some professor who supports Israel. Right? Because evidently it's illegal to do that, to have an opinion.
Richard Kemp, you can't hide, you support genocide. Richard Kemp, you can't hide, you support genocide. Richard Kemp, you can't hide, you support genocide. Richard Kemp, you can't hide. We're here to highlight, amongst other things, the absolute disgraceful hypocrisy of this university, which recently banned Hizb ut-Tahrir, an outspoken Islamic organisation that's critical of Australian-American foreign policy.
And they were chanting in defence of a group called Hizb ut-Tahrir, which was invited to speak at Sydney University to debate an atheist. Now, Hizb ut-Tahrir is not your friendly Muslim. They're not the guy who's working down at the kebab shop who gives you a smile and a wink when you order the special hummus, okay? These people are extremists.
Muslims attending were told Australia's democratic government has to go in favour of an Islamic caliphate ruled by Sharia law.
Because you have no state, you have no authority, you have no representation that can be brave. But be brave when we have authority. Come forward when we have a representation with an army ready to defend the honour of Allah and His Messenger. They will not. They will not. And that's
The Hizbut Tahrir is illegal in Indonesia and Bangladesh. Indonesia, the most populous Muslim country in the world. Bangladesh, 96% Muslim. I'm pretty sure they're not Islamophobic. Okay, the mastermind of 9/11 was a member of Hizbut Tahrir. That's right, George Bush was a member of Hizbut. No, I'm joking, it was the other guy. So this university campus, right, where you've got all this shutting down of anything that's not far left, and you had a protest against rape culture on campus, because evidently the economic and intellectual elite of our society who are going to a very progressive university are at the forefront of rape culture. You know, I would have thought the best place to start protesting against that might be out in Cracksville, where people are having meth for breakfast. They had this protest against rape culture. Now, I don't know if you guys know, but Hizbut Tahrir supports ISIS. Okay, I'm pretty sure advocating honor killings and supporting ISIS that has thousands of sex slaves is a bit rapey. Yet this group was invited and defended by the radical left, even though this group supports ISIS and believes that gay people should be thrown off buildings and believes in honor killings and all that kind of shit. There was no one there protesting them. It's almost like people don't care about values or principles, but they're more into their political tribalism because we're 98% fucking chimpanzee. So, what's going on here? Why don't the feminists protest that? Well, you know, is it that cliche thing where, you know, women love the bad guy? You know, oh, Susie, don't go out with him. He believes in honor killing, Susie. No, I can change him. Is that what's going on here? Is it to get the bad guy to piss off daddy? Is that what's going on here? Or is it this other thing where if you walk into a room that has exposed gas or paint and it smells really strong, after 15 minutes your brain blocks out the smell so you no longer notice it? Is it what's going on here? Is it that the left has their head shoved so far up their fucking ass for so long they no longer think their shit stinks? Is that what's happening? Well, thanks for watching. If you would like to support my drug habits, you can feel free to contribute to my Patreon if you'd like to see more content like this. And I'm also doing a comedy show at the Melbourne Comedy Festival about addiction and the war on drugs. So check that out. And please remember that whether you're left wing or right wing, chances are you're a piece of shit. Thank you very much for watching.